Hi, today we're talking about parabolas. So parabola is part of a thing called a conic section. So in this unit, we're going to talk about parabolas, circles, ellipses, and hyperbolas. It's basically the cross section of these cones that are stacked on each other like an hourglass. We get all these different shapes and they have very, very unique properties. So the first one we're going to be talking about is the parabola. So in general, here is the parabola, but all you really need to know is that it's based off of the focus, the directrix, and that basically makes this quadratic curve. But we have two different ones because it can go in different directions and all that stuff. So your two equations will be y equals 1 over 4p x squared. And this is if it opens up and down. So this one goes up and down. If it is left and right, it's x equals 1 over 4p times y squared. And this one goes left and right. You'll see what I mean in a minute, but these are the equations that we need to know. P is the distance from the vertex to the focus. The directrix is the opposite distance, or negative p. So you got to keep that in mind when you write these equations. So let's go ahead and make an equation. So this one right here, we got the focus and directrix. See how they're opposites. So we know this is our P. Now the question, do we use y equals or x equals? It's given by the directrix. It says y equals, and this is also in the y component of the point. So we know we're going to use the y equals formula. So y equals 1 over 4 times 2 x squared. So this ends up becoming y equals 1 over 8 x squared. And that's how you do it. Go ahead and try this one. Now, what if it's in the x component? So once again, these are opposites, so it's p again. So we just do x equals this time, because CS's directrix is x equals. So 1 over 4 times 4 y squared. So x equals 1 over 16 y squared. That's it. Go ahead and try this one. Okay, what if we're given a vertex and a focus? Well, the focus always gives us what p is. So that's automatic. Okay. So since it's in the y, we're going to use the y formula. So 4 times negative 0.5 x squared. So that would be y equals negative 1/2 x squared. And that is our equation. Go ahead and try this one. What if we're given the vertex and the directrix? Well, the directrix is a little bit different. It is the opposite of p. So this is going to mean p is going to be negative 5. It's the opposite of it. So now we do the same thing. Since the directrix is x equals, we're going to use the x equals formula. So we get x equals 1 over negative 20 y squared. That's it. Go ahead and try this one. Okay, so how do we write the equation in vertex form given the general form equation? All right, this is going to be a little weird, but basically what we do is we focus on the y's right here. So if we go 0 equals y squared, put in parentheses, negative 8y plus blank plus x plus 14 minus blank. And so what we do is we're going to complete the square. So half of negative 8 is negative 4. So this would be 16. So we're going to add 16 and subtract 16. Now from here, we get y minus 4 squared plus x minus 2. So now all we have to do is subtract x over. So we get negative x equals y minus 4 squared minus 2. And since it's negative x, we change the sign. So it's negative y minus 4 squared plus 2. And that's how you go about doing that. Go ahead and try this one.